Hello, I am Aniket from Tarkashastra Academy. In this video, we are going to look at the basics of quadratic equation or how to solve a quadratic equation. And it is a very easy method, but some of you might have forgotten it. So in this video, we are going to make sure कि quadratic equation कैसे solve करते हैं ये आपको याद आ जाए. ठीक है? So there are two methods. I am going to explain you both of them. So first is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is my general form of quadratic equation. This is my general form of quadratic equation. Now to solve this quadratic equation, what I need, first thing is what do we understand by solving the quadratic equation? It means that we want to find out the value of x or we want to find out the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay, we want to find out the roots of the quadratic equation, which is nothing but to find out the value of x. So x, which is nothing but the roots of the quadratic equation, are minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. है So b is what? Coefficient of x. A is what? Coefficient of x square. C is what? A constant term. Okay, so x is nothing but roots, and roots are minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Okay, now plus or minus isliye because one quadratic equation will have two roots. Okay, one quadratic equation will have two roots. Each and every quadratic equation will have two roots. Those roots can be sometimes similar as well. Okay, but generally a quadratic equation will have two roots. And which are those two roots? First is minus b plus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a, and other is minus b minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Minus b plus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a, minus b minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. These are the two roots. एक जगह plus है, एक जगह minus. Now, how to find out the roots of the quadratic equation? Let us try to take some example. So, first is, here my a is 15, b is minus 11. Okay, b is minus 11, c is 2. So, roots of the quadratic equation or x is nothing but minus b, that is minus of minus 11, plus or minus under root of b square, that is minus 11 plus square, minus 4 into 15 into 2 upon 2 into 15, which is positive 11 plus or minus under root of 121 minus 4 into 15 is 60 into 2 is 120 upon 30, which is 11 plus or minus under root of 1 and under root of 1 upon 30, which is 11 plus 1 upon 30 or 11 minus 1 upon 30, which is 12 by 30 or 10 by 30, which is 2 by 5 or 1 by 3. These are the roots of quadratic equation or the values of x. Let us try one more example. Here what you have, a is equal to 10, b is equal to minus 7, c is equal to 1. So roots of the quadratic equation will be minus of minus 7, that is minus b, plus or minus under root of b square, that is minus 7 square, minus 4 into a is 10, c is 1, upon 2a, that is 2 into 10, which is positive 7 plus or minus under root of 49 minus 40 upon 20. That is 7 plus or minus under root of 9 by 20, which is 7 plus or minus 3 by 20, which is 7 plus 3 by 20 or 7 minus 3 by 20. That is 10 by 20 or 4 by 20, which is 1 second, which is 1 by 2 or 1 by 5. Okay, 1 by 2 or 1 by 5. Moving forward, other concept which we used to solve or which we used to use in our school, वो वाला देखते हैं. So ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is my general form of quadratic equation. We used to split this middle term or coefficient of x into b1 plus b2. And we used to split this middle term into b1 plus b2 such that b1 plus b2 is equal to b and b1 into b2 is equal to a into c. है ना? ये condition हम बचपन में हम we used to use this. So a is equal to 1 in this case, b is equal to 11, c is equal to 30. So a into c is 30. 1 into 30 that is 30. अभी 30 कैसे आता है? 10 into 3 से 30 आता है. Is it equal to 11? I mean, can I make the addition as 11? No. Then I can have 15 into 2 as 30. Can I make the addition as 11? No. Okay. Then I have 6 into 5 as 30. 6 into 5 as 30. 6 plus 5 is 11, right? So my B1 and B2 are 6 and 5. So what we used to do? X square plus 6x plus 5x plus 30 equal to 0. Okay, equal to 0. Which is x common x plus 6 and 5 common x plus 6 equal to 0. Which is x plus 6 common x plus 5 equal to 0. Either this bracket should be 0 or this bracket should be 0. So that is x plus 6 should be 0 or x plus 5 should be 0, which gives me x is equal to minus 6, x is equal to minus 5. So minus 6 and minus 5 are the two roots of the quadratic equation. Here also we have got two roots. But then using this method, we have taken one more shortcut. And that shortcut is much more easier. Okay, so that shortcut is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is your quadratic equation. First step is to find out b1 and b2. First step is to find out b1 and b2. है ना? For b1 and b2, these conditions must be satisfied. That b1 plus b2 is equal to b and b1 into b2 is equal to a into c. b1 into b2 is equal to a into c. So first step is this, which you used here. That same step is here. Now second step is b1 should be divided by a and b2 should also be divided by a. And third step is changing the sign, minus b1 by a minus b2 by a. Just change the sign. Okay, let us try to implement it here in the given question. That is x square plus 11x plus 30 equal to 0, in which the split would be, first term split would be 6 and 5. Split would be 6 and 5 such that 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. 6 into 5 is positive 30. Second step, 6 divided by 1, 5 divided by 1, because a is 1 in this case. Third step, change the sign, minus 6, minus 5. So we have got the same roots. Here also we got minus 6, minus 5. Here also we got minus 6, minus 5. Here you just have to be smart enough to split the middle term properly. Once you split the middle term, then the second step and third step are very easy. Second step and third step are very easy. Okay, moving forward. 2x square minus 7x plus 6 equal to 0. Let us try to solve it. Here a into c, it's 2 into 6, that is 12. A into c, that is 2 into 6, that is 12. So 2 plus 6 is not equal to 7. We cannot make any 7 out of it. 3 into 4, it's also 12 and I can make it 7. But then here the sign also matters. Here we have negative sign, correct? Here we have negative sign. So it will be minus 3 and minus 4. We have to make the splits properly. This is very important. We have to take into consideration the positives and negatives both. So 2x square minus 7x plus 6 equal to 0 it will be splitted into two terms, -3, -4. -3, -4. Then second step will be -3/2, -4/2. And third step will be changing the sign, 3/2 and 4/2. Okay, so that it's 3/2 and 2. These are the roots of the quadratic equation. It is that easy. And ekdam simple sa process hai. Only first step is difficult, then second and third step is very easy. For example, let us try this one. Here your A into C is 14 into -9, that is -126. Now 14 into -9 is -126. Abhi -126 will be the product for how many cases? So 42 into -3 is also -126. 42 and -3, I cannot make 61 out of it. Then if I give 14, 63. 63 into -2 is also -126. This is difficult to get. I know this is, but then that is what we are practicing for. I know once you solve 20-25 questions, you will get the hang of it. I am just explaining you how to solve it. So 63 into -2 is -126, which is 63 and -2. I can make it as -61. I know, but then 63 -2 is positive 61. I want -61. So it will be -63 into +2 is equal to -126. -63 into +2 is equal to -126. ठीक है? So 14x square minus 61x minus 9 equal to 0. We split it into two terms. First term is -63. Second term is +2. Second step is very easy. -63/14. And this is 2/14. Third step, again very easy. Change the sign. This minus will become plus and this plus will become minus. 63/14 is 9/2 and this is 1/7. These are the roots of the quadratic equation. So I hope you have understood how to solve the quadratic equations. Okay. In case of any doubt, you can connect with us on these social media platforms or any of the mode of communication. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.